Sometimes days can be tough. That's true. I often complain about doing real estate. I complain about doing the law, but the truth is, I really have a deep passion for a couple things, and those things really keep me driven. And it's really important that if you are thinking about practicing real estate law, or you're thinking about practicing any kind of law, you got to ask yourself, what is it that drives you? I remember I had a teacher tell me once, the way to really figure out whether a certain area of practice of law is what makes sense for you is whether you get a fire in your belly doing it. I wouldn't say that I had a fire in my belly initially when I started practicing, but when I started to develop knowledge, deeper knowledge into real estate and how the mechanics of it work, I really started to like that element. I really started to like the mechanics of a real estate transaction, of putting it together, getting everybody together, taking everybody down the field like I talked about in my last video. There's a element to that that is important to me. The elements themselves from a real estate law perspective are one thing, but the real element I see as valuable is getting clients over the hump of the real estate transaction, even when you've got a tough situation happening. For clients where the deal has just gone completely sideways, just ugly and sideways, and there's damage to the property and things were not fixed, and now they're apprehensive because they're first-time home buyers. Even in those difficult contexts, a lot of people will say, I never want to deal with that. That's too challenging. Me, on the other hand, I hope that I get to a place where I can see the problem and help the client through the solving of that problem with thinking about different options, presenting those options, negotiating with lawyers, really working out the deal, working it out together. I get excited. I get the fire in my belly that the professor was talking about. It's not the case that I get that for every kind of practice area.